Hello guys, it looks like we are locked from our WordPress website and it's really frustrating to reset the password as emails are not working. It is very common problem and in this video we will be fixing this problem and we will be following three different approaches which are more than helpful to get you back access for your website. Alright, without wasting any of our time, let's quickly jump into the fix. Alright, so I have this site and I'm trying to log in, but it looks like I forgot my password and also my emails are not working. So first option to fix this is we can go into our database. For my WordPress website, the name of the database is Slate and I am opening it. Next thing I can do is I can go into the users table. For my WordPress website, prefix is WP underscore, which is default for WordPress installation. In your case, it can be different, but the main purpose of our table to be find is the one where users are stored. So I have opened my WP users table. All right. Next step is to find the ID of the user which we are trying to change password for. So my username is admin. All right. And here is my admin user and ID of that user is one. All right. And that is the email of that user. If you don't know what exactly is the ID of your username, so you can simply go to this particular search and you can place admin as your whatever your username is and click on go. You will be fetching your record. All right. And if you simply go back again and you don't know your username as well, then you can simply, if you remember your password, you can go simply search and you can, sorry, your email, then you can paste your email here and you will be again fetching the same result. So that's how to fetch our ID for the record where we are going to change the password. So that's first thing. Now, second thing is whenever we got our record, we have to simply click on the edit and then inside our user underscore path field, we have to find for MD5. You can simply click on M and you can find it. All right. So it is some sort of a hashing method which WordPress uses. All right. So what's next? Next thing is you have to place your password, whatever you want to set here. Like I am going to set it to test. So we have registered our user password as MD5 and then we have kept our password to test and now we have to simply click on the go button. All right, so our record set successfully. So if we go back and we try to log in with the new password we just set and try to log in, we will be logging successfully. All right, how it worked actually? Because we have changed password from the MySQL database. So nothing wrong at all. We know our exact password now, and from that we have logged in. All right. Now I am logging out again, and let's say we don't have access to MySQL or phpMyAdmin, or due to any reason it is not working for us. So what is the second option? Second option is if we have access to our WordPress main files or core files of the project. So we can simply go to our active themes functions.php file. Here I will be writing a one-liner like this, and I can write a some action hook, which is add underscore score action, and I can embed it with init, and then I can simply run a callback function. And what we can say in that function is very simple. We can simply call WP underscore set password function. And here we will be passing two parameters. One is our password, which we want to use. And second is the ID of our user for which we are changing our password. All right. So I have simply used password as password now. Okay. So once this is saved, I am going back to my website and I am simply going to run some front end. Okay, so this function is not, this file is not available, no problem at all. We have to simply comment it out. All right. So what we have done, we have simply written this code and we have just run our website. Now, when our website runs, init action hook call runs and obviously our callback function runs and it sets our password. Now, if I try to log in with this password, it should work fine. Why? Because our code changed our password successfully. All right, perfect. By now, we have seen two methods to change our password. And one thing to remember is whenever you do something like that, you have to strictly remove all of the code. All right. Now it's time to move towards the final step. That is some sort of a emergency script. How to do that? We can simply go to the root of our project and we can create any PHP file. So I am saving it like reset.php. So that is the name of my file. I can zoom in a bit so you can see. All right. Now I am simply requiring a file. Which one? wp-load.php. As you know, it is main WordPress file. And then I can again use our same method, wp set password, and I can set password to like new password and user ID is obviously one. And then I can also echo something like password but reset. All right. So what we are doing here, we are again using same function and using with the same way. And this time we have set our password to new password. User ID is obviously same. And now we have to simply go to our website and we have to call this file, which is residing in our root. So what will be the path of our file? I can simply log out here and then I can simply call that file like this. All right. So if I do that, okay, password got reset. Once done, we have to simply rename our file like this. All right. So it has changed our password once again. And now if I just paste my password, which we use in the script and try to log in, it should log in perfectly. All right. Things to remember when to use these methods. First of all, whenever we have created any of our emergency script, we have to make sure it is removed are deleted very same time whenever our main purpose is done because we can't compromise our security by any reasons. All right. So whenever we play with such things, which are tricks or tips, we have to be certain that nothing is left behind. So anyone can come here and crash those things. All right. So now when to use what? All right. So we can't quickly blindly run and go and make those changes. So first of all, if our email is working, we should use our email reset and that's great thing. And if we don't have access, we can use our code access, which is functions.php, like I just shown. And if we still don't have access to our files and we have access to our phpMyAdmin or we are completely locked out, we can then use our phpMyAdmin or MySQL. Otherwise, we can also use our script, which we just followed in this video. All right. So make sure you are following us along and we are posting daily fix or tips for your better development and to make sure you are going in a way better direction than where you are. We are also having a full-time plugin development courses where you can develop your own plugins from scratch without any of the builders, and you can be a pro plugin developer for your next employment. And you can also use those plugins as your portfolio, and you can submit those plugins or similar plugins on your WordPress.org repository to be, known for rest of the world. All right. If you guys are loving or seeing our work and you guys are following along, don't hesitate to like, share this video, and don't hesitate to follow us and don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel. All right. See you tomorrow with the next fix. Until then, have a nice time. Bye bye.